Let's unbox the suntup.
What's he unboxing? What'd it be? Well, I don't know. Shut up and see.
Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. You know, after quite a drought, quite a stretch of days, weeks, and months in between Suntup editions, I'm here again to unbox another Suntup edition after previously just sharing with you my untethered joy at unboxing Swan Song, the numbered edition, that I got in a trade with Tim Bedwell from It's Terrific. One of the few people I would enter into a trade with. It's a tricky situation. You know, you're sending out a beloved Suntup volume to get an even more beloved Suntup volume. Who calls books volumes? I do, I guess. And so it's tricky. You know, it's like, I don't know you, man. I don't know. But with Tim, it was like a no-brainer. So I was very happy to do that. I would also be entertaining a trade with a trusted individual for Hellbound Heart, the numbered edition. I have a number of selections that I would be willing to trade for a numbered Hellbound Heart. But whatever, we're here today to open up No Country for Old Men, the artist edition. How I wish it was a classic edition, but that just was never to be. Yes, and I feel like I've been talking too long already. And you're thinking, oh, Jeff, you can get to the unboxing quicker. The blather is a choice. I would have loved to get a numbered edition of No Country for Old Men to go with my numbered editions of The Road and Blood Meridian. It just wasn't going to happen, which I would entertain a trade for that one as well. But this is no consolation prize. Artist editions are excellent, wonderful editions. Shouldn't be seen as a compromise or settling for type of book. I've said that even when I regularly collected numbered editions, because time to time I'd hear people talking about how they were sad they couldn't afford the numbered edition and they had to settle for the artist or the classic edition. And I was always quick to correct them and to reframe it. You should be glad and happy you were able to get a Suntup artist or classic edition, because these are still superior books when compared to other publishers at near the same price point. So here it is. No Country for Old Men, the bookmark. He's still continued with the bookmarks. He's had them since day one. He used to do little packets of goodies, like a little envelope full of printed little things that was really, really cool in the early days when you got those numbered editions. I have a ton of the envelopes with all the stuff in it, usually with the numbered edition. And ARCs. Suntup used to do ARCs all the time, and they no longer do ARCs. But the bookmarks have persisted, and I'm very, very happy to see them continue on. Oh, man, this is so cool. No Country for Old Men. Very, very nice slipcase. I love it. Love the title on the spine, the coloring, the cloth bottoms and tops there, the dust jacket. I will hold it up. I've never read No Country for Old Men. I love the Coen brothers' interpretation of the book. That is how I've consumed the story to date. It's one of the few movies I've bought off of Amazon. Usually don't like buying the movies. But the Coen brothers are my favorite filmmakers working, and add Cormac, McCarthy into the mix and forget about it. Look at these boards. I saw this when I was blathering about the Coen brothers, and I tried to hide my reaction, but now look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's very, very cool. Look at that. We got to sniff it. Again, just an excellent experience picking up a Suntup book, flipping through it for the first time. No Country for Old Men. I have a copy of the first edition, unsigned, of course, on my shelf, and I read the first paragraph, and it's the exact same thing as what's in the movie, the narration. There's the art. Oh wow! So it is glued down corners. Wow! In an artist edition, that's that's a sign of fine press bookbinding, and I love it. Wow, that elevates this edition um, beyond what I was expecting. That is very cool. Very cool. I love that. That's pretty awesome. So this is signed by the artist Joseph Bakubik. Apologies if I'm mispronouncing your last name. And it is printed letterpress and limited to 750 copies. Add in the way the art is treated and added to the book, the boards. And again, this is no one's consolation prize. This is a treasure. And yes, it is the most affordable of the tiers for Suntup. But what a tremendous production and publication this is. This will be the one I read. I started getting the Folio Society, Cormac McCarthy's. I got the Road and Blood Meridian. I will try to get the Road every time it's published. So that's why I got the Folio one. But I stopped getting the Folio editions at Blood Meridian. They did No Country for Old Men. I was going to jump on that so I'd have a copy, but I knew this was coming. So I held off, and boy, am I glad I did. This will be the one I read when I do finally read it. And again, I have the first edition if I want to not like get Doritos dust all over these books. You know what I'm saying? So that's an option, but not a very good one, because I want to feel the road in my hand. Literally the cracked earth in my hand as I read this book. And see the art as it comes through. So what a phenomenal production from Suntup, and I'm glad I get to share it with you. I'm glad that this will sit astride, adjoining my other Suntup Cormac McCarthy books. If he does more, I'm down for more. Of course, not going to have matching numbers, but that's okay. It's okay as my soul shatters inside. Could you 3 number 23s up there would okay. All right. Back it up. Maybe edit that out. Maybe I won't, because the struggle is real, and I think if you can relate to that, then you're in the right place on this channel. The struggle, and I count myself lucky every day that I got that Road up there and that Blood Meridian. So don't cry for me, Argentina. You know what I'm saying? So that is all the showing I got for you today. I'm going to move along now to other things. And this is going way up on my TBR, because how can it not? Thank you for joining me this time. I hope to see you again next time. And in the meantime, stay frosty.